Hello, Internet. I am new to using YouTube, or at least I used to use YouTube back in the day. I don't know. Uh, Hi. I got mail from Michael Pilmer. I was on his live stream called Thursday Thangs, and I got this piece of mail from Michael Pilmer. And this might be backwards, I do apologize. It says fragile phonograph record. Please handle with care, thank you. And it says beans. Look at that, it says beans. That's me. Beans. Hi. Okay. I'm gonna open this up and I'm gonna be very careful with it. I'm also gonna keep moving my laptop. Here we go. Handy dandy tool. Always use a sharp knife. Be very, very careful when opening record mailers. I'm going to remove the painter's tape. I should probably also remove. This is going to take me a minute. And also, I don't know how to edit video or whatever. I'm just going to take a short video here, show what I got, and be done with it. Also, I did makeup today. The theme was Pink Pussycat, and I did a nice puss for you. Also, I am a weirdo. I'm from Seattle, Washington. I play with a brass band called Chaotic Noise Marching Corps. I can link them if y'all want to see that. I'll be playing at the end of May 2026, the last 3 days of May, at a festival called Honk Fest West. It is a free 3-day festival for all ages. Please come and boogie down if you want. I kind of want to try. Pilmer, you made such great art on this, honestly. I love this so much. It's so cute. It's adorable. And to those of you who may not know, this is like probably maybe my second video I've ever made. I don't know. So I started, my partner went to Burning Man this last August, I think. And I was at home alone. And I threw on the Devo documentary because I was like, why not? Why not? Wasn't familiar with their music at all aside from what I heard initially in heavy metal, the film Heavy Metal. And I love heavy metal. It's great. The rotoscope is awesome. I really wish it was either remastered or like redone in some way. I really like Love, Death, and Robots and what they're doing. I think that if they did a reboot of heavy metal and had some or other artists these days to like redo the story of heavy metal, it would be sick as hell. I don't know. Fever dream. Anyways, so I'm in Chaotic Noise. I play marching band music. Devo started the documentary back in August, and I am just like, I mutated. I don't know how I'm going to tell my mom. But I'm being very careful with this. Is this a mighty mailer? It might just be a regular, just basic old mailer. I can only imagine, Pilmer, how many record mailers you might have in your home. Alright. I really hope I'm not destroying anything. Okay, here's the moment of truth, everybody. Here's not the moment of truth. I'm not done yet. So the shirt or the crop top I'm wearing is the band. I don't know if you can see that. Ugh. You can get t-shirts from Chaotic if you want. Just message us on Instagram or Facebook. Or come to our merch table at Honk. Okay, here we go. Did I cut into it? No, I didn't. Okay, I don't know what the hell's in here. I'm really excited though. Okay, here we go. And it's a piece of cardboard. Look how fancy it is. Oh, there's an arrow. And it says, this side up, handle with care. All right. try to make sure all this stuff doesn't fall out. Whoa. I'm going to smell it. I like to snarf. Ooh, it smells really nice. Does it have... Oh, hold on. I have to... Pilmer, you got to be careful about all your labels on the inside, my friend. I don't want people knowing where you live. I might have to edit that. Let's just put that over the top of there. Is that more of it? No. I'm trying to be respectful. I might not put this video up now. Okay. So here's the inside, and we're going to start with this silver thing. Hopefully this doesn't have your adjustment. Oh, this is just packing material. Look at that. I have like, oh, maybe it has something in it. Let's see. It might just be packaging material. Ooh. It's probably just packaging material. But if it's a free bubble mailer, I'll take it. I could cut it down and make it into a trash bikini. That would be nice. Okay. And there's nothing in here. It smells like a bag. Okay. There is kind of... Oh, this is so... Okay. So, I was on the Thursday Thangs, and I got... And he signed it, 2025. Wonderful. So this is a record sleeve that Michael Pilmer decided to mutate. Runt, our golden farts, our comrade, our golden farts. I'm gonna have to try to recreate this. So it has like a little fly, and it's smelly. She's sweaty, and she's got she's got a tattoo, and she's got some bangles. I love that. I love that band, the Bangles. It's a great band. Okay, and then Pilmer 25. Let's see what's on the back here. It says United Fartists. Look at that. I love the attention to detail. Did you do any other fartists? Oh, and yes, more United Fartists. Oh, I love this. This is darling. Oh, and another one right there. United Fartists. I'm gonna keep looking at this. This is great. Is there anything inside? Wait, there's something in here. What is this? What is this? Oh, it says being a rabbit. Cute. So, my username on YouTube recently changed. It used to be being a rabbit, and that was an old username. I'm trying to transition over to Lucky Rabbit Beans, because I feel like that's a little bit more what I want it to be. But this is so great. Pilmer, this is amazing. And it's like, oh, it's how you do the paper. Because you do those, when you're on tour, you do the chicken feet and stuff. It's so cute. Oh, and you put like nails on. Okay, so she has like chicken skin too. I don't know if you can see this. Let me try to get some light on it. Okay, there. You can see all of the lines on her skin. And then she's got a little cross right here. Upside down cross. You can see. This is great. This is wonderful. I don't know how I'm going to display this yet. I might, because I want to also display the record mailer of the beads, you know. I might end up cutting out that part and putting it in a frame. I don't know. I might just slap it on my wall or pin it to my ceiling right above my bed. I don't know. Okay, we're going to move on to the next item. Perfect. Okay, so this is Kingdom Scum. So I am also a huge Guar fan. I wouldn't call myself a bohab necessarily. Someday I'll become a bohab. I don't know. I'll probably be like 60 or 70 if I make it that long. I'll be part of the band by then. I don't know. I would love to be part of the band. So this is Kingdom Scum. And there's a sticker on it. has a Deadhead logo. It says Bullets for Cobain. And this is something that I feel, reading this, I'll read it aloud. We all make decisions every day, every second, what to read, what to say, what to think, and how to feel, who to be with, what to buy and where to buy it from, where to go and how to get there. The media and the commercial beast that funds it would have us passively consume until our doom. The centralized capital and state powers take enormous control over millions of lives while we stare at the screen they provide, distracted into oblivion. Like gluttons for metal junk food, we focus inordinate amounts of attention upon centralized media images who manipulate our image of ourself as easily as their own image has been manipulated by the money that put these games, who play these games, wait, no, okay, hold on. Blah, 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 who manipulate our image of ourself as easily as their own image has been manipulated by the money that put them there. There are plenty of pawns and puppets who play these games, and they are killing themselves and us every second that they participate. To struggle against this carnival of criminals is an affirmation of life. To betray our potential as a threat to the system that devours us is a blind act of selfish despair and is absolutely disgusting. So this is, okay, so that's I think this is the album title is Kingdom Scum, I think is the artist, and this is Bullets for Cobain. And then on the back it says, I'll show you a goddamn positive attitude. Yeah. Fuck yeah. Okay, so, this is the back. Delete. This is what the back looks like. This is what the front of the label looks like. Look at that. And the reason I chose Scum is because I thought of Scum Dogs of the Universe when I saw this item when I was picking my prize that I won, which is awesome. Check out Gore's Scum Dogs of the Universe, why don't you? Get filthy with it, you disgusting human. I miss David Brockie a lot. I feel like if I were to have anyone be my dad, it would have been David Brockie. Honestly, I didn't ever get to meet the guy. I didn't even get to start liking Gore until a few years ago. I'm going to take the vinyl out now. Check it out now. The funk's in your undies. All right, we're going to take this out. Make sure when you're holding vinyl, too, to be very careful with it. And as far as I can tell, this looks dope. I'm going to have to look this up on Discogs. Unless, Michael, you have the Discogs link. I got to learn about Discogs over the last 3 or 4 years. I worked at a local record store, which will not be named, because I fucked up. I wasn't doing my job properly, and I got fired. Ugh. So, hey, babe, I'm making a video, so shh. So one of the ways you check records is make sure not to put your fingers on the grooves. Don't do that. And then holding by the label like this just to make sure there's no warps, and it made it through the mail really good. There's no cracks as far as I can tell, and there's no skips and pops that I know of yet until I play it on my record player. That'll probably be another video, but I'm just making sure that this got through the mail, and it did. So I'm going to put it back in the sleeve. But when you're holding vinyl, it takes a minute to get used to this. Maybe buy some 99-cent records. Put your finger on the spindle there. Try to make sure that you're not actually touching the grooves, and keep your hands on the edges of the record. It takes some time, but you'll figure it out. Also, you can pinch the outside edges as long as it's not on the groove. I know some of you probably just had a heart attack. Sorry. It takes a while to learn how to hold vinyl, and I know some of you out there are going, I already know this. Yeah, well, some people don't. We got to teach the children, the kids, and some of the adults, honestly, how to keep vinyl. Some of you don't know how to hold vinyl records, and I've seen you in record stores being a terror. Also, if you go into a record store and you take things out of slots or wherever you pull it out and you don't know where to put it, just hand it back to the employees. Take your vinyls that you want to put back, and instead of putting them back yourself, give them to the employees. And the reason why to do that is because if record shops have a Discog system or eBay or cataloging or whatever, it's just easy. They know exactly what they're doing. Just hand them your go backs. You know, it's just like in the grocery store. Don't put the peanut butter back on the shelf in the wrong spot. Hand it off to the employee to put it back on the shelf because that's their job. And you're giving them job security. Okay, so that's, once again, Kingdom Scum came in. Awesome. Thank you, Pilmer. And then we also have the next one is, oh my gosh. Okay, I'm not going to show what's on here. This is all other address information and stuff that I'm looking at underneath a piece of cardboard. I'm not going to lift up this and show it, but it does say handle with care. This was something that was mailed to Pilmer, but I am not going to share that. This is also a piece of cardboard. When you are mailing off vinyl records, I'm going to teach you a thing or two, and I'm actually going to flip this so that you don't see this information. Shit. Okay, so when you're mailing off a record, you want to make sure to have a record mailer, like a foo, and then, so it's record mailer, and then you put in the, you put in a piece of 12 by 12 cardboard like this over the middle so that it looks, and this will cover up that information so I feel see? It looked like that. And then you put in your media. You put in your record, and typically when you're mailing off a record, what you want to do is you want to take this out if you can and put it on top of the sleeve, and then put a record plastic sleeve over the top. Otherwise, you could put it in the sleeve like this. It's just that when it's mailing, there is a chance that this vinyl record could bust through the sleeve. And then if you have a really nice brand new sleeve or one that's like kind of on its last legs, you could just have a whole tear through the side and it's game over. Unless you don't really care about the sleeve, and what really matters is the vinyl. Make sure it doesn't get warped or cracked, etc. So you basically put, you know, something like this in, and if you have a plastic sleeve, you put it over the record and the sleeve together to sandwich it in. And so that also make sure that you know, the edge doesn't have, if you're putting this inside that plastic record sleeve, that you make sure that this isn't where the opening is. You turn it so that the opening, so the record doesn't just fly out on you. And then you put whatever other flat stuff in there, but then to top everything off, this is why Pilmer put this in here, you always want to make sure that there's a piece of bubble wrap or something that's going to cover most of the inside of the spindle or whatever, just so that there's, you know, if anything's up against it, that the record doesn't snap, basically. You want to make sure that in case something bumps it, it doesn't crack on you. So, and then you tape everything up and ship it off to whomever you need to send a record to. So anyways, I don't know how to edit videos yet, but I will talk more about record related stuff and also working in a record store eventually, but I'm going to be very particular about it because of my own personal safety and also the safety of the folks that I used to work with. I'm not quite ready to talk about all of that, but eventually I might say a few things about where I used to work, but that is not going to be today, and I'm going to be very careful about talking about that kind of stuff. Also, just as a heads up, if you are working in a non-union job, make sure to always document things, conflicts, etc., and make sure that if you are working, make sure that if you are working,
I mean, I'm not plushy, sorry, Baffy.
I don't know what's going on here. I'm hearing Pilmer in the background. I think it might be time for streaming. We'll talk later. Thank you, Pilmer.